What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Big Play Slay here, man, and your boy is back like I said I would. But, man, let me just tell you, preseason is over with. Right now, I'm at the house in Houston, chilling with the family, man. It's like a mini bye week for us right now. You know, we got a couple of days off to get our bodies right and get our mind right, ready for this season, man. So I'm very thankful, man, to go through my 11th camp. I'm talking about my 11th, man. That's a lot of years, you know what I'm saying? And don't call me old because I'm very young. It's just old in football years. But, hey, it's hard to make it here. And I'm thankful that I made it, man. So right now I'm chilling with the family, enjoying the time, man. Got a son that's probably got a game today. I think, you know what I mean? I think he said it might get canceled. It might not. So I hope he do, man, because it's kind of hard for me, you know, to catch some games while I'm in the season. And, you know, we love to play football. So this season's around the same time my season is. So this is a very great opportunity for me to catch one of my boys' games today. My son, you know, they both play football. They both do. All of them do. All of them. So my oldest right now, man, he had a game yesterday. You know, he's played corner for sure. You know what I'm saying? He know corner is the best position and one of the funnest positions to play right now, man. He played a little bit of offense, a little offense. Then, you know, I got my middle one, man. His game supposed to be the day he out there playing quarterback. He play a little bit of tight end. He does it all right now. And I'm telling you, he got a highlight clip right now he done sent to me the other day. Stiff arming some dudes. You might got us another like Vince Young or Michael Vick or somebody now. I done seen him do a little crazy things now. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he have a game today. And you know one thing about us, man, over here, we athletes over here. So we love sports. We love getting after it. Man, y'all pray for me, man, because I do want to see my boys play today. Besides that, man, camp been amazing. Came out healthy, came out strong, man. One of the most saddest parts about this game, man, cut day, you know, guys that, you know, I grew attached to. We still gonna make contact for sure, but you know, that's one of the tough part about this job, man, is cut day and watching guys you know, lose jobs and find other jobs too as well. But man, you know, I got a great bond with them guys that's out there, man. So I'm praying for each and one of my guys to get on the team, make their roster, and compete at a high level. And, you know, man, because this go quick, blink in the eye. I'm talking about blink in the eye. Like, you'd be here and going there. So, man, I'm hoping them guys put in the work. You know, they did a lot of great things on film to get here. So I hope they keep doing their thing, man. I got a lot of faith in my guys. So you might not be what they need, but you might be something another team need, because I done seen guys that get cut go somewhere else and be special. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen guys that get cut, come back, be on practice squad, and makes the 53 roster the following year. Like for my boy Rio, man, he made practice squad last year. I'm talking about played every snap during the preseason. He went to safety one time in the preseason, and he nothing but played corner. So he did as to what the coaches needed him to do. And now this year, man, shout out to my dog. He made the 53 roster this year, man. I'm talking about a big jump. So that means to see the growth in him. You see that he's preparing well, man. He took care of his body, man. He did a great job, man. So I'm real happy for my youngster, man. My boy Rio, man. Shout out to my dog. So this past week, we was with the Colts, man, for one day, really. You know, usually we do 2 days. The first time I actually just did 1 day of joint practice with the Colts, man. Kenny Moore, we know we're guys from Georgia, one of my guys, you know what I'm saying? He's a nickel corner. We know each other very well, man. We're from around the same area. So, you know, he asked before, like, hey, man, let's get some work in after practice. So I'll say, of course, you know what I'm saying? Learn each other techniques and learning what we could do to help each other get better. So me and him started off talking. And then other guys came over and, like, you know, listening. You know, of course, I'm a 11-year vet. So it's great things that them young guys are willing to listen to me. I appreciate the fact that they trust in what I'm going to say to them will help their game evolve. So as we got over there, I was telling them about, you know, press man, off man techniques and crazy stuff like that. So I was just giving them little details of what I do to help me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot like me for myself, I'm like a quick twitchy guy. I react fast. So I got to back up from the line of scrimmage. I was giving them my pointers about that. Then, you know, Kenny gave his pointers of why he like to play close up, or maybe sometimes he bag off a little bit. So that's what it basically was going on, man. We was just giving each other technique ideas to help, you know, build your game up. You know, some guys don't understand that what taking an inch back would do for your whole game. You know what I'm saying? Then being an inch closer, you be like, oh, man, I need to get closer, put hands on this guy. But then you're like, why I keep messing up my footwork? Maybe because you're a little too tight. So, you know, there's great stuff like that, man. Great little small detail stuff that really can elevate your game to a whole nother level. And for them guys to sit there and listen to me, and I was giving them all the pointers I know, it made me feel very appreciated, man. Made me know I'm kind of well respected in this league, even though I know I probably am. But I don't carry myself like that because I'm always here to help another. So I always been taught you reach one to teach one. So I teach a guy just so he could teach another guy. So when I was talking to the DBs, I saw Anthony Richardson standing over there, man. With him being a quarterback at that young age, it shows me that, he's a willing learning guy. Like, he a willing learning guy. For him to be over there listening, man, for him playing quarterback, trying to understand the corner position, which is like big time to me. And I just seen that, recently he became a captain of the team, and I see why right now. He's looked like a guy that's want to put the effort in to try to be the best he can be, man. So during that joint practice, man, I saw a lot of great things from him, man. He got a cannon. He was zipping it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he was making some throws that's kind of crazy, So the Colts do got a great future quarterback in their hands, I think. So we go see how that turns out. But the joint practice was fun. It was excellent. I know y'all heard about it. You know what I'm saying? We got into a little scuffle. You know what I'm saying? A scuffle. But, that's what joint practices be for sometimes. Sometimes you got to let a little steam off because you be going against each other for so long. See another opponent come in your house, and they get a little out of hand. So we had to handle that, man. Shout out to my boy Kelce because, the whole city of Philadelphia, if it's one guy they go ride with, it's going to be Jason Kelce. He is Philly. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I've seen it. Like, the guy's always in the community. He's well-loved by fans, well-loved by the whole league, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because he just handles the game at a professional level. But, yeah, man, it got a little hectic out there with Kelce. Kelce did give a guy a warning because, supposed to be like a thug thing. And he kind of got a little carried away a little bit. And, and Kelce took it to the next level. And I loved it. When I say I loved it, I loved it. Of course, I went out there to help my dog. That's Kelce. We both seized on our chest. We both captains. So, of course, I'm going to ride with him. So, we had, went out there, had a little scuffle around, playing around, but, ended the practice, you know what I'm saying? So, it did stop the practice, so we had to go in. But it was fun, though, man. That was really my first time ever having a joint practice that I got in a scuffle with, because the other ones, we kind of played it like cool. But at the end of the day, we still got to be professional. We still got to do right, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was like a fun thing to see teams connecting, teams, battling against each other. But you show a lot of teamwork, man, team effort, team love, man. That's what it's all about, man. You see your teammates just come out there and help you, man. So you feel good about your team. That means you ride with each other. So, but at the end of the day, man, we are there to get great work. But it got cut short, man. But shout out to the Colts, man. They did came out there and we had a great time, challenging them. And they did help us get better. I hope we did the same for them. Now we get into the game. I'm watching from the sideline. So I'm trying to help all the young guys during the game from the sideline, watching them play and everything and all. So from my point of view from that game Thursday, too many mistakes, you know what I'm saying? We made a lot of plays on both ends of the ball, but, we didn't capitalize. We got turnovers and didn't capitalize. Offense got a great drive and, punt them down there. Then we, have them have a short field. They let them drive the length of the field. So, you know what I'm saying? So it all comes against each other, man. So a lot of guys made a lot of plays. Special teams was making crazy plays. Devin Allen, crazy plays at the gunner position. First opening kickoff return, really getting out of there, man. Devin, I might be faster than you on the field. I just might be, because there's no way I'm getting caught on the kick return, you know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there. If I'm world-class speed, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be, I'm scoring. So I might, you know what? I'm just running for the USA because I would have scored right there. And if Devin getting caught, I feel like I'm probably faster than him. I kind of gave him the upper hand a little bit because he was a world-class, but I might be world-class too. So I'm putting myself back in the conversation of being the fastest on the team. But other than that, he had amazing preseason, man. Had a good screen, all that kind of stuff. Great kick return. Then had a great gunner rep. I'm talking about the gunner rep. Splitting the double team on the gunner, getting a tackle on the punt returner. Like, that's tough. And he's a receiver. So he made the tackle, man. That's why he's on our P squad now. That was stuff like that. That's why you makes the team, doing all out, doing anything the team is willing to do. He doing a lot of dirty work. So that's what it's about, making a team. Who's going to do the dirty work? So we had a lot of guys make a lot of plays. We got a young corner, man, Eli, that came from Alabama. He made a lot of plays. I'm talking about he came with the pick six the first week. Second week, solid. Third week, came in here with a couple of PBUs against the starters of the Colts. So he showed that he belonged in this league, and that's why he made our 53 roster. And, undrafted. You know what I'm saying? he was playing lights out all during the preseason, man. I could see the kid had a lot on his mind. He had it ready to go, man. He could guy that can play in this league for a very, very long time, man. I see it. Of course, I'm gonna do my job to try to help him build an amazing career, man. Teach him everything I know, because like I said, man, I'm not trying to play forever. So I need one of these young guys to take my spot, which is not going to be easy, but I need him to take my spot so I can go home, retire, and start my golfing career and be the next NFL Tiger Woods or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So besides all that, man, overall, it's a lot of, we should have won that game. You know what I'm saying? We should have won. But a lot of mistakes was happening during that game. Little small details, of course, it's the preseason. People don't think it matters because you either win or loss. And I wanted to win, I think it's my first time, ever not winning just one preseason game, even though we cut it down to 3. But it was tough, man. So I hope these guys that's doing the preseason, they just finished their preseason off strong, and hope these guys make teams, hope somebody give them a call, man. So, because the preseason that's what it's all about, man. Finding the unknown, like Victor Cruz, nobody know nothing about Victor Cruz until the preseason. And next thing you know, he one of the best receivers in the league. So stuff goes on like that, man. A lot of free agent guys get a lot of eye opening right now in the preseason. And that's what a lot of guys did definitely this year for us. Man, one thing y'all might seen before the game, it's floating all around the internet, man, was me asking Jalen for an autograph. Which is nothing wrong with that, because I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan. As y'all don't know, I'm a big supporter of all my teammates. I'm a big supporter of everybody. So, of course, why not ask for Jalen autograph? When we done and said and done, I'm going to ask for his jersey, and he's going to sign it so I can put it on my wall in my game room, man. So it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? But what it really was is my chef came down to the practice, man. He's a big Jalen Hurts fan. His son is a big Jalen Hurts fan. So I know, getting to get done with his press, trying to go get his work on his body and all that kind of stuff. So that's the time I do not interrupt him, because I want him to be mentally ready, physically ready to, help us win games. So call him in a press conference. You know what I'm saying? So that's the better way to catch him. So he's sitting still, not moving, got nothing to do. He might probably kind of don't want to talk to the media, because y'all know how he is. He just to himself. He just like to be about business. So it was the perfect time for me to come interrupt, probably make the media speed up their questions, make him probably get out of there a little faster. So I probably did him some justice by asking him for the autograph. But yes, man. And then, of course, he hit me with the magic word, please. And of course, I'm from the South. If I need something, I'm going to ask, please. It was a funny video, man. But y'all know me. I'm a character. I'm funny. I'm enjoyable, man. So I just like to have fun. And of course, Hurts the same way, but he just do it in a quiet way. Of course, he's number 1 and I'm number 2. So the numbers go, he first, I'm second. So the number go close. So that means we kind of close. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, me and Jalen got a strong, strong relationship. I think I'm his next best friend after AJ. You know what I'm saying? Him and AJ are best friends. I think I'm next, or I'm right there behind Smitty. I'm close. I'm done top 3 for sure. So me and him got a great bond, man. We talk a lot. Like I said, I play defense, so he play offense. Maybe we give each other pointers or how to be great, man. And like I said, he always been a willing listener. Definitely when it come down to this game, man. So even outside of football, man, we talk a lot. So great dude, man. I could call him at any time, man. I done called him during the off season, and having on FaceTime so he could talk to my kids, like home friends, all his friends and stuff, man. Like, can you call Hurts? Can you call Hurts? He answered the phone, just like for me as well. He had guys call. He called me and be like, man, here comes Slay, y'all. Talk to this guy. So we do a great thing, man. It's way bigger than just football, man. We got a great relationship. And, of course, he's from Houston, Texas. I'm here in Houston. Actually, my son plays for his goddad team. So this is a great relationship that we got going on, man. And we're going to continue to keep building this relationship, man. I'm always be a Jalen Hurts fan to the end, to there where if any quarterback I'm taking Jalen Hurts all the time with me. So that's my dog. So, man, that's the kind of relationship we built, man, a great bond we got, man. So he going to continue to keep, doing as he do, man. And, of course, I'm always root for him. So, man, shout out to my boy Jalen Hurts, man. You know what I'm saying? Much respect, boy. I love you. Keep doing your thing. And have your arm ready, man, because you got to do a lot more signing for me. I mean, a lot more, so don't be mad. I'm coming with some cleats and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it. So you better get ready to be signing a lot of stuff by the time I walk out of this Eagles facility. And, man, special shout out to my boy, man, Skinny Batman, aka Smitty, aka Grim Reaper, like everything. Shout out to my boy, man. He gave me a shout out the other day, man, saying I've been leading, helping him improve his game since day one, which I always be trying to do, man. First day he came in, I went to him first, man. Of course he played receiver, I play DB, so we go against each other each and every day. And I just always tell him, man, just show him all the kind of techniques I know, man. I watched film on each and every DB. So that's probably why he said, I give him great information on what to do and how to do it and everything. Because anybody that any DB they going against that week, most likely I done seen them on film a lot, watched them a lot, and of course I give my point of view of how they can help them beat them in a one-on-one matchup or whatever I can. Of course them guys over there on the other side, can change up anything, all that. But for me being a DB, I'm trying to get him the most pointers I can. So we going against each other for a long, long time. So each and every week, man, I try to give a pointer of hey, this is a hard press guy, soft press guy. He's good at this, man. Try to do that, get in his blind eye. So we both, help each other grow as a player, man. Guys that he put in with, right now the young guys are taking over the generation at the receiver spot, and that's really the Smitty class. Got Chase, you got Waddle, you got himself, got guys, AJ. So a lot of guys around this time is around the area he was coming up in. So he helps me guard people too. So, man, we do a great job of just helping each other, man. That's why I think this dynamic duo on both ends of the ball at the corner position, me and JB and AJ, we do a great job of helping each other, get ready for games. I'm talking about knowledge is the key, and that's what help us, just knowledge, man. With AJ being most dominant thing he ever been, man, he's a monster. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Smitty as a monster, and me at the corner position, great. JB over there, James Bradbury helping on too as well. So we got a great thing going on, like I said, always with the DB position, but man, with in the receiver corps. And since we on this DB and receiver thing, man, I see my boy Sherm got it going crazy on Twitter right now. Because corner is harder. You know what I'm saying? Michael Irvin and Keyshawn, man, y'all know it's harder, man. AJ even tagged me and said, receiver is harder. I said, come on now, AJ. We going backwards and trying to guard you and have to guess. You already know where you're going. Come on, man. We got to anticipate everything. So, and we got to defeat you and the quarterback. And you know what I'm saying? You know how hard of a task that is? That's very hard. You know what I'm saying? That's like, AJ, that's like you and Jalen Hurts is on 1 million right now. When y'all playing like that, you know how hard it is to stop that at any corner? Come on now, that's tough. Come on, man. Y'all got to understand this. Hey, anybody that want to join the show, man, that play receiver, man, they want to debate this, come debate this with me. AJ, if you want to hop back on, be my guest so we could talk about this, please, and let the fans hear, your point of view and my point of view, man, from one all-pro to another all-pro. We could talk about this, people. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's welcome. Please bring it. Come on. So, man, that's all I have for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Appreciate y'all joining the Big Play Slay podcast, man. Y'all be on the lookout next week, man, for the beginning of a new season preview, man. We're going to talk about every game. Y'all be on the lookout.